I got to be honest, man, and I've been around the league now since '03, which is I've been at NFL Network so long. It was just Brady's only second Super Bowl, and it was just only the first of 2 Super Bowl wins in the city of Houston. That's how long I've been at it, and I still can't believe that his signing with your team wound up in the first year of a pandemic year with a trophy. I wonder what it feels like to the guy who actually made the transaction and got him to sign on the dotted line, Jason.
Well, there's a lot of people involved in that. Like I said, I have a great group here, and they've done a fantastic job for me, make my life easy, and we've signed some really good players over the last 3-4 years, and I'm sure Tom recognized that, and he also had some admiration for Bruce over the years from afar, and his offense and his philosophies, and so. I get I'm the GM, and so I get the credit, but I also take the bullets. But I'm going to have to give the credit out to everybody here involved. But it was a surreal moment just because it was an exciting time to get him. Bruce was very confident. I was too, but Bruce was very confident that he was going to be the answer to our team, the final, not the total answer, but the final piece, I should say, because we got a lot of great players, a lot of them. But to do that, and then it was during a pandemic where we couldn't even have a press conference with him here. We couldn't even really go to a restaurant and celebrate. And it was a very weird time, but it was also, looking back on it, it was a really special time during that time.
Well, I mean, and now I'm looking around the league, Jason, and you're seeing a whole bunch of bold-faced named quarterbacks who are allegedly not terribly pleased with their current situations, and you're looking at other teams that have changed directions with their quarterbacks that they've had since they drafted them. The Rams and the Lions and the Eagles are just a few of them. And I've said it's the Tom Brady effect, that they're all looking at like, why? Look what the Bucs just did. They had a guy who they drafted and believed in, but decided we're going to go, obviously Brady's a particular unicorn, but we're going to go with the guy that we think can actually change it around right here, right now, and build around that team right here and right now and go for it. And I think that's that's why that's how the quarterback carousel is spinning maybe off its axis right now. Do you think that this is what's happening in a league known to be a copycat, Jason Licht?
There's some hints out there and clues that look as if that might be the case with some teams. It doesn't always work that way. We were fortunate that it did over the years with my scouts and our scouting meetings. Would always say let's try to find the next Tom Brady. And,
yes.
It's not as easier said than done. So we just decided to sign the real Tom Brady. It sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I mean, we've got the GOAT, so it's going to be hard to copy that. But wish him well.
Are you going to talk extension with Brady, Jason?
That's a possibility. He certainly didn't look like he slowed down any this year, so that's a possibility, and we'll have to see how that goes.
So, has there been a phone call placed to TB12 already? When was the last time you talked to Tom?
Well, I talk to Tom often.
Okay.
So, but, probably keep that under wraps right now.
Okay.
But, it's like I said, I know it appears that he really had a good time this year winning the Super Bowl,
yep,
and likes our organization, likes our coaches, likes our head coach and ownership. So, and we certainly love him. So usually when you have those two things going for each other, it's a match made in heaven. So we'd like to keep this going.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.